Hey everybody, welcome to Britpop's Reaction Movie on BP2. We're here with a bit of US military power for you today, and that's the YouTube channel we're looking at, with the U-2 Dragon Lady, the super mysterious spy plane in the world. Yeah, well, we've done the old stealth bomber, didn't we, recently?
Yep.
But this one's a mysterious spy plane. Don't know too much about the U-2.
Yeah, the Lockheed U-2. I mean, the most impressive thing is, and I'm sure they'll cover it on here, is when it was sort of first introduced back in the Cold War era. I think it's built just after the Second World War in the 50s. You know, so it was doing amazing things well ahead of its time. So. Yeah, let's pop over and see what these guys have got to say about it. But, I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Definitely.
Another one of those, planes that looks like it shouldn't be up there, you know.
U-2 Dragon Lady.
Tower Airfield, we're looking at 67.
It's big and it's flat. Oh, it looks like a paper plane that looks thin. It looks like a drone almost.
U-2 Dragon Lady, the super mysterious spy plane in the world.
It's noisy for a spy plane.
Yeah.
The Lockheed U-2 first took to the skies in 1955. Nicknamed the Dragon Lady, was like nothing that had flown before it and still flown today due to extensive modifications. Over its long service life, the U-2 has periodically faced competition from other intelligence-gathering systems, for instance, Earth-orbiting satellites or the supersonic SR-71 Blackbird spy plane. But intelligence and military services consistently have found it useful because of its operational flexibility, excellent aerodynamic design, and adaptable airframe. In 2011, the U.S. Air Force indicated that the U-2 was scheduled for retirement from service sometime after 2015, with many of its functions to be adopted by high-altitude, long-endurance unmanned aerial vehicles. With the expansion of the U.S. military campaign against the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant in 2014, however, the retirement of the U-2 was pushed back indefinitely. The U-2 Dragon Lady, one of the United States' most important reconnaissance assets during the Cold War. It operated from Beale Air Force Base for over half a century, beginning in 1974. The U-2's super mysterious moment came not from photography, but from an accident that sparked a crisis. The 1960 U-2 spy incident saw Francis Gary Powers, an American pilot, shot down by Soviet air defenses while flying a U-2 deep inside Soviet territory. Though Powers managed to safely parachute to the ground after his U-2 took Soviet anti-aircraft fire, he was subsequently captured. One of the United States' most secret aerial reconnaissance platforms for more than half a century, the storied U-2 Dragon Lady still flies some of the U.S. military's most sensitive spy missions worldwide. The U-2 is a single-seat, single-engine, high-altitude reconnaissance and surveillance aircraft, providing signals, imagery, and electronic measurements and signature intelligence, or MASINT. Long and narrow wings give the U-2 glider-like characteristics and allow it to quickly lift heavy sensor payloads to unmatched altitudes, keeping them there for extended periods of time. The U-2 is capable of gathering a variety of imagery, including multispectral electro-optic, infrared, and synthetic aperture radar products, which can be stored or sent to ground exploitation centers. In addition, it also supports high-resolution, broad-area synoptic coverage provided by the optical bar camera, producing traditional film products that are developed and analyzed after landing. The U-2 also carries a signals intelligence payload. All intelligence products, except for wet film, can be transmitted in near real-time anywhere in the world via air-to-ground or air-to-satellite data links, rapidly providing critical information to combatant commanders. MASINT provides indications of recent activity in areas of interest and reveals efforts to conceal the placement or true nature of man-made objects. The U-2 routinely flown at altitudes over 70,000 feet, depending on the need, because it was built to spy. The pilot must wear a full pressure suit similar to those worn by astronauts. The low-altitude handling characteristics of the aircraft and bicycle-type landing gear require precise control inputs during landing. Forward visibility is also limited due to the extended aircraft nose and tail dragger configuration. A second U-2 pilot normally chases each landing in a high-performance vehicle, assisting the pilot by providing radio inputs for altitude and runway alignment. These characteristics combine to earn the U-2 a widely accepted title as the most difficult aircraft in the world to fly. The plane's designers at Lockheed's Skunk Works Experimental Aircraft Division partially solved this problem by giving it an enormous wingspan of more than 100 feet. The plane's wings made it unwieldy, but gave it a major height advantage over Soviet fighter jets. It could fly up to 70,000 feet. Even at that altitude, its sophisticated cameras gave it the ability to provide a steady stream of intelligence to U.S. analysts. The other variable controlling the plane's altitude was its weight, and the designers at Skunk Works worked to reduce it however they could by stripping the plane of its landing gear. Instead of giving the U-2 a typical fighter jet's 3-wheeled landing gear, Skunk Works cut back and gave the spy plane only 2, each placed in the center of the plane, akin to a bicycle's wheels. The decision saved critical pounds off the aircraft's weight, helping to achieve the desired altitude.
It's physics,
when it came time to take off, 2 additional wheels would be attached to the plane, 1 on each wing. After takeoff, they'd be dropped, and the plane would be free to ascend to the needed height. Landings were another matter. With only 2 wheels, the U-2's pilot would attempt to land the plane and slow it down without crashing either of its enormous wings into the ground. For this purpose, the pilot would be assisted by a crew of ground personnel led by a chase car, which would drive after the landing plane and radio back information such as its height and position to the pilot.
That's crazy.
After the U-2 was slowed down enough, one of the wings could be tipped onto the ground to bring the plane to a stop. A titanium skid plate underneath each prevented the wing from taking damage during this phase. The design was unwieldy and difficult to master, and innovations in the years since the 1950s would help modernize the U-2s to land more normally. But this system works as it is, and it's helped the U-2 to carry out its critical intelligence missions for nearly 70 years.
I love that. I love the fact that you can have something so intelligent, it's got such a great mission, and yet you've got a couple of plastic wheels that basically fall off.
That's it, isn't it?
Just to get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chalk and cheese.
And like I say, just so simple. It did exactly what they needed it to do, and it's shown the test of time, really.
Yeah, it's an impressive bit of kit, considering it's just so small, but it's just so light, isn't it? I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see other aircrafts below you just cannot reach your. They're not coming for you because they can't get you.
Can't get that.
40 at the T. About 30. 20. 15. 12. 10. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Let it down a little at 4. 3. 2. Hold it at 1 inches.
Whoa, it's come down pretty quick. Oh, my internet connection is unstable apparently. Well, that's no good. I reckon it's a spy plane, mate. I think it's sorting out my internet.
I reckon that spy plane's unstable as well coming in there. Look at that.
I know, yeah. I mean, it's.
I mean, you got all that.
Very
and
clever.
Just relying on a little wheel at the front. Very cool.
That is a very
impressive
neat landing. Just looking at the parallel between the car's roof and the wing, it's so spot on.
And then just slow down and just wait for it to sort of tip over, I guess. There you go.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose it must just get to us that point that it's just. There we go, no?
Once it's slowed down enough.
Any brake on it? Yeah, look, it's like kid stabilisers on bikes.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, just a couple of stabilisers.
Nice.
All right,
okay. Okay, so the U-2 Dragon Lady, that's what it looks like. That's what you got to wear in it. So yeah, an impressive bit of kit, considering 1955 was its first mission, and it's still out there doing its job today. Impressive stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, the information and everything that it was bringing back, As I say, the U-2 spy plane incident with the downing of one over Russia was a massive thing at the time. But
yeah,
I mean, you're basically a spaceman, aren't you? Up there, 70,000 feet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
All on your own.
70 years.
I know. Oh, right there, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, late night. All right. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
today. Hopefully you enjoyed that military video. We do like to do military videos on the channel. We like to get our history and knowledge up across all sorts of spaces, shall we say? And American ones, for sure. All right. We will be back tomorrow. I'm off for some high altitude sleeping. It's a guy goodbye from me.
It's a guy bye from me too.
Spacing wording. They har starting DOV. Didn't they? Or starting.